Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing today? Appreciate all you folks that came over from Pony. I'm sure y'all aren't here right now, but I appreciate y'all coming over. Thank you so much. What's up, KK? How you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Today is Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday. I think today is Wednesday. Hey, Amazing Maisie. Old man Vermont Paints here. Old man Vermont Paints here. I lurked during his live stream today. I was lurking during his live stream. I was eating a big old piece of watermelon. So I wasn't chatting in the live stream today. I was lurking, watching him paint his flowers. I was eating watermelon. KK said it's hot outside. It's 86. It's 88 here and mostly cloudy. 88 and mostly cloudy. It's okay. It was bad. Hey, Aurora. How you doing? Yeah, I was stuffing my face with watermelon. I was stuffing my face with watermelon. I got ripped off $1. They ripped me off $1. The bigger size ones were $4.99. The smaller ones were $3.99, and I got the smaller one, and they charged me for the $4.99 big one. It's 68 here and very foggy. I hear you, Amazing Maisie. I'm 88 and mostly cloudy. That's what the computer says. It's cool. It's cooled down to 88. It was hotter than that. It's been sunny most of the day. Mostly sunny anyway. So here we are on hump day, folks. I found gluten-free, dairy-free cupcakes. They taste like Twinkies. What? What kind of chemicals they got in there to make it taste like Twinkies? KK said it was foggy this morning. It was foggy here too, but it was because of the humidity. Every time our humidity's this high, it's foggy in the mornings. There's a tower on the other side of the field here in front of my house. It's got a light on it for the airport, and couldn't even see the light this morning. What's up, Madonna? What you up to today? Organic vegan ones. I ain't eating no vegan cupcake, dude, or no vegan Twinkie. Aurora says hot, humid, and thunderstorms. I hear you. It's that time of year, folks. It's that time of year. That's all I can say. It's that time of the year. But it is hot. I bought some So Delicious coconut ice cream. It is so good. That does sound good, Amazing Maisie. Coconut ice cream? Coconut ice cream. That does sound good. That is big in the Philippines too, Amazing Maisie. Coconut ice cream. Getting thunder later tonight. I hear you. Vermont says, Amazing Maisie, isn't it? It's my go-to ice cream. Well, I had my go-to ice cream today too. I had my go-to ice cream today. I had a Klondike bar. I had a Klondike bar today. I'm doing okay, Madonna. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm here. I made it another day. So it's always good when you make it another day. So that's always good. Snooky's in the house. Maisie said, I got the cookie dough and butter pecan. I had to go shopping for it, Vermont. No, I had to go get a couple things for Mom, and I found 2 boxes, 2 packs of Klondike bars in the freezer, and 1 pack only had 1 left. So I couldn't leave that big old box in there with the 1 Klondike bar. So I had to eat it. You have to eat it when there's only 1 left in the pack. It takes up too much room in the freezer. So I had to eat the box that only had 1 in it. But I did find 2 more that's got 6 in each one. I buy the wee coconut yogurt too. Love it. Ugh. Amazing. I just bought the cookie dough today and the salted caramel. I do not like cookie dough, y'all. I don't like cookie dough. I am not a cookie dough fan at all. I do not like the texture of that stuff. Ugh. Don't like it. Do not like cookie dough. Ugh. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of nothing good. So I do not do cookie dough at all. Salted caramel, what? Vermont said, it's ice cream and I need ice cream. Yeah, dude, I can't take the texture. I don't like the texture of that cookie dough. I got to try the salted caramel and the chocolate. There you go. I could probably do the caramel and the salted caramel, but I can't do the cookie dough. That just, Can't do it. I can't do the cookie dough. Cannot do the cookie dough. I tell you what, I have been craving. I've been craving popcorn with M&Ms in it. I've been craving popcorn and M&Ms. If you haven't tried popcorn and M&Ms, you don't know what you're missing, folks. It's absolutely delicious. Popcorn and M&Ms. It's delicious. I'll tell you another thing I don't like is that taffy. I do not like taffy at all. Maybe I will go make a cupcake, coconut vanilla smoothie. Wow. Wee is the yogurt that is in the little glass jars that have the coconut dairy alternative. Well, there you go. I am not a yogurt eater, y'all. I am not a yogurt eater, unfortunately. I know it's supposed to be good for you, but I'm not a yogurt eater. I am not. But yeah, that popcorn and M&Ms sounds good. Matter of fact, that would be delicious right now. I'd like to have a Payday candy bar too. A Payday candy bar was good. But anyway, I bought the watermelon today, y'all. One of the solid green round ones. And I cut about this much off the end of it. I cut it open, got my end piece out, solid red. Solid red. So I said, shoot, this is going to be good. So I got my sea salt. I covered the watermelon with my sea salt and had a plastic spoon. And I took my plastic spoon and I tried to stick it in the watermelon, and it would not go in the watermelon. It would not go in the watermelon. So I went and got me a hard spoon, a regular spoon. And I had to force that into the watermelon just to get a piece to come out. I had to put my top teeth in, I had to put my bottom teeth in, and I could barely chew the watermelon. I've never had watermelon that tough in my life, y'all. And it's just as red could be. You would think it was completely ripe. But that thing was so hard, I could not even chew it. Well, the travel agent offered me a free trip to Egypt if I get 5 other people to sign up too. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. I hear you, Vermont. I hear you. But yeah, I couldn't even chew the watermelon, yo. That's how hard it was. I've never seen that in my life. Now, I've cut them open and then be green inside and just throw them away. But this one was just as red and looked absolutely delicious. But I could not even chew it. That's how tough it was. I was so mad. Good Lord, I was mad. Because I was craving watermelon. But so much for the watermelon. I got it sitting in the refrigerator. Maybe in a day or two, it'll soften up. Maybe, I don't know. I swear they add food coloring to those green. Something, Vermont, because dude, you would have thought this thing was perfect. I thumped and I thumped and I thumped and I thumped, and I looked at the where it attaches to the vine, and I thought, I got me a good one. And I cut the end of it off, and I said, dang, boy, that thing is nice and juicy and red. Couldn't even chew it. Could not even chew the dang thing. But I'll let it sit I got it in the refrigerator. I'll let it sit till probably tomorrow. I'll try it again tomorrow. If it's still like that tomorrow, the birds is going to get it. The birds will get it. But yeah, I thought I'd picked out the best one in the whole box. What was I fooled? I got fooled. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's exactly right, Vermont. Yep. Remember back in the day when we all got newspapers, Vermont? Remember you used to take old newspapers and put them out on the counter and cut the watermelon on the old newspapers? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know if they print newspapers anymore. Any of y'all get a newspaper nowadays? I don't even know if they have paper newspapers. I know they have online stuff, but I don't even know if you can get a regular newspaper anymore. That I do not know. Yeah, didn't worry about ink poison or nothing, Vermont. You got that right, buddy. Vermont says, I get a paper local only. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I got a newspaper, y'all. I used to get the Sunday paper years and years and years and years and years ago. I used to get the Sunday paper because it had the coupons and It had the entertainment section and all that. Remember, the newspaper used to be like that thick on Sundays? We get one every morning. Dad reads it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know if they still have newspapers or not. What's up, Gaming Prince? Oh, let me pass this on to y'all guys. In KK's live stream, I think it was yesterday, there was a fake oh shoot. I can't even think of her name now. Hold on a minute. I'll think of it in a minute. Lisa Free Spirit. Lisa Free Spirit. Apparently there is a fake Lisa Free Spirit. Vermont said there's still a place up here that serves hand-cut fries and wrapped newspaper cups. But yeah, apparently there's a fake Lisa Free Spirit running around too, guys. So be careful. Be careful. If you have Lisa Free Spirit come up on your panels, you need to make sure that you see the face before you bring them up on the panel. Yep. You'd think these people got something better to do than mess with everybody. You'd think they had better things to do than mess with other people. I mean, seriously, stop and think about it. Just think how much better this world would be if we didn't have people messing with everybody all the time. I think people that messes with people all the time, they should all be forced to move to Vermont. They should all be forced to move to the state of Vermont. Appreciate the like and share, Arlene Verdita. Yeah, they should pack them all up on a Greyhound bus and send them all to the great state of Vermont and let them live there. Let them go live up there in Vermont in them hills. Imagine YouTube without trolls. Never mind. I'm wishing all those on you now. Yes, you put them all on the Greyhound bus and send them to the great state of Vermont. They could start a compound there at Vermont Paint's house. They could start them a compound at Vermont Paint's house. They could sponge off of his internet. Sponge off of his internet. So Vermont, what's that going to do to your internet speed? If they can outrun Ted, they're welcome to come. I hear you, dude. What's that going to do to your internet speed with the lawyer lady working online full time from home, dude? Is that going to affect your internet speed? I don't know if you got fiber to your house or not. If you're on the old cable TV line, copper line, and if they're closer to the node than you are, that's going to affect your internet speed, dude. Seems to have slowed me down a bit. Yeah, if you're on the old copper lines, if they're closer to where the node is than you are, yeah, if the neighbors are closer to the node than you are, dude, they're going to be stealing bandwidth. They'll get the bandwidth before you get it, brother. I was thinking about that yesterday. Lisa Free Spirit. Yep. KK said, no fiber here, 4 miles away. I have fiber an eighth of a mile coiled up on a pole. An eighth of a mile right there at the stop sign. But they won't run it down here to me. Will not run it down here. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that when they sign up for that high-speed internet. If you're in the subdivision and you're on the old cable TV copper lines, by the time that bandwidth, it loses bandwidth every house it hits before it gets to you. Vermont says, I'm the last house on the road. Yeah, you're screwed then. Yep. Yep. We used to get calls all the time. You have to go out there. Especially on the cul-de-sacs, because it normally ends at the cul-de-sac, comes down each side and ends at the cul-de-sac. And the people on the cul-de-sac used to complain all the time. Every day after school or every day after work, I come home and I check my internet speed and it's way lower than what I'm paying for. Y'all need to fix it. They couldn't understand that every house that it goes past coming to you at the end is taking away bandwidth. It's taking away bandwidth, folks. It's just a fact of life. Unless you have fiber. I've had issues since they cut the line. They probably didn't do a good job repairing it, brother. They probably didn't do a good job repairing it. I'd call them and tell them, dude. I mean, I'm sure you're paying pretty good money for high-speed internet. I'd call them and tell them, say, hey, you know, my internet service got interrupted a few weeks ago, and ever since it came back up, my internet's crap. That's what I'd tell them. Get them to come out there and run a new line if they have to. Get them to run a new line. Yeah, exactly, Vermont. Exactly, dude. Yep. I know a lot of people complain about the phone company internet, but a lot of times that phone company internet, it's coming on copper. It's fiber to the cross box. It comes in as fiber, and then it hits the cross box, and then coming to your house, it comes on twisted pair, 2-pair twisted pair copper lines, but there's nobody else on that twisted pair copper line that comes to your house. So it seemed to hold a better up and down speed than the regular cable TV copper, because that's just a shared line. It's one copper line running down the whole subdivision or down the whole side of the road, every which one you got. But you lose a lot of bandwidth on that cable TV, and the cable TV people, they're the worst in the world. If the line cuts, they just go out there and put a splice in it. If it gets cut again, they go put a splice in it. And then they try to crank up the watts and the amp to get you signal. But yeah, once that line gets cut, it starts deteriorating. Starts to deteriorate. I mean, you got to. Most people don't think about it, but in the fine print of the contract you sign, it says in the back of it they'll only guarantee like 80% or 90% of what you're paying for. 80 or 90%. Yeah, if it ain't there, Vermont, they want to charge you a fortune. Like I say, it's literally 1/8 of a mile right there. I don't even know if it's an eighth of about an eighth of a mile hanging on the pole right up from my house, up at the paved road. And they will not come down this dirt road. They came down the other end and stopped. But it's sitting right there, and there's a fiber hut right there too. So 1/8 of a mile, I got a fiber hut sitting there, which is a building where all the fiber comes in, and fiber hanging on the pole. But I can't get it to my house. So there you go. A funny thing. Well, it wasn't funny, but people would be brain jerk. How you doing? Go out on a service call. People would be complaining about slow internet speed, especially when they paid the money to upgrade fiber to the prim, fiber to the house, and we go out there. I'd go out there and check it with my meter outside the house. Be smoking fast. Check it inside, coming out the modem, smoking fast. And then go inside, and they'd have one of the oldest darn running Windows home computer you ever seen in your life. And you're like, well, I upgraded my fiber speed to fiber. I should be good. Hey, Cubs Den, thank you so much for that awesome super chat. I appreciate you, Cubs Den. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great, my friend. Thank you so much for that awesome donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for that thumbs up. Somebody will drop Cubs Den's link for me. But yeah, everybody out there, if you upgrade your speed on your cable TV internet or your phone company internet, whatever internet you got, if you're running an old computer, it's not going to get faster, y'all. The older computers, well, it'll get a little bit faster, but it won't be no great speed, because the components in your old laptop or your old desktop aren't built to handle that kind of speed. Everybody grab up Cubs Den's link. Grab up Cubs Den. Grab up that linky. Grab up the linky. Everybody go over there and join up if you're not friends with my good friend Cubs Den. Jump on over there and join that channel. Watch the video in full. Leave a genuine comment. Subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up. Yeah, I can imagine, Vermont. You could be going through 30 countries in about 30 seconds. Yep, you could be zipping through about 30 countries in about 30 seconds if you had fiber to your house. But yeah, I highly recommend anybody, if you do upgrade, if fiber to the prim or fiber, I'm sorry, we call it fiber to the prim, fiber to your house. If you do get fiber to your house, if your computer's more than what, Vermont, I'd probably say over 2 years old, I'd think about getting me a new computer. That's right. It's half fast. It's half past fast. It's half past fast. But yeah, if I had a couple of year old laptop or something and I switched over to fiber to the prim, I'd buy me a new laptop and I'd be zooming. What you up to, Papa Smurf? Where you been hiding at lately? Oh, Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf. I don't know how many gigs Sonia's got this coming weekend. I don't know how many gigs Sonia has this coming weekend. Yeah, that's true, Vermont. That is true, dude. 2 years is on the slow end. Just hanging out. Had to do some chores for the lady today. I got you, buddy. Snooky says 2 gigs this weekend. Got a double header. Sonia got another double header this weekend, y'all. I wonder if Tony Damien got called about her job today. I wonder if she got called about her job today. Hopefully she got her broom repaired so she can get back and forth to work. I hope she got her broom repaired so she has a ride back and forth to work every day. Snooky said it was one chore. Yeah, but it's probably a big chore, Sonia. It was probably a great big chore, I'm sure. If Vermont keeps painting paintings that has ghosts and stuff in the back of it, I'm gonna quit watching him paint. He's starting to scare me. I'm starting to wonder about him. Oh my Lord. Vermont says, hey Sonia, what did the fried rice say to the shrimp? Don't walk away from me. Wow. I hear you, Papa Smurf. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Yeah, I hope it don't cost Tony Damien too much to get her broom out of the shop. She's definitely going to need it if she's going back to work. Did y'all hear her yesterday talking about at lunchtime? She would go into the apartment that they show for people to come in and look at and take a nap at lunchtime. Can you believe that? Cubs in Carolina Bay. Where do you keep all dad jokes? In the database? Cubs Den. I don't tell dad jokes. That darn Vermont Paint types them in the chat. I just read what Vermont Paint types, Cubs Den. Yeah, I just read his comments. Yeah, I have no dad jokes. None. I'm not a joker. I'm not a joker and I'm not a midnight toker. But yeah, can you believe that Tony Damien said that? That at lunchtime, when it's time for her to take a nap, she'll go to the model apartment and take a nap? Now I'm talking, this is a brand new job. That's right. Hillbilly doesn't make the news. I only report it. That's right, Jim. It's like them jokes. I don't tell them jokes. All I do is repeat what Vermont Paint types in the chat. But I was sitting here when she said that yesterday, I'm thinking to myself, this might be a short-lived job. Already talking about where to go take a nap at during lunchtime. That's something. I don't know. I wish her the best. I wish her the best. Exactly, Papa Smurf. Exactly. Let me see what I got on this. I got something coming to me. Hold on a minute, y'all. Hold on a minute. Dude, I'm not going to look at stuff no more that you send me. I'm not going to look at stuff that you send me anymore, dude. Everything he touches now, y'all ain't going to be able to see it. Y'all can't see it. Sorry. Yeah, I ain't coming there no more. He's even got eyeballs and mouths and stuff in the clouds and stuff, y'all. All right, that's it. He's possessed. Tony Damien done got a hold of you. She probably gets paid more for there. Yeah, I ain't going there no more. I ain't looking at his paintings. I'm not looking at his photos no more. Every time he paints something, there's something in the painting. It used to be nice things. Now it's evil things. I don't know what's happened. Anybody know a good priest up close to where Vermont Paint lives? We need to make a call, y'all. Oh, you reading my mind now. He says I may need to call a priest. You reading my mind, dude. Yeah, we need to take up a collection and pay a priest to get out there in Vermont's basement. And do some praying and some holy water and 3 or 4 crosses and hold communion and all that other stuff. I don't know the rest of it. Make Vermont say about 5,000 Hail Marys and all kinds of stuff, y'all. We need to go for it. I wish I could remember the joke I heard. I can't even remember where I heard it at. I heard it somewhere yesterday or read it somewhere yesterday. Something about when you get to heaven, the guy's talking, he said, all the Jews are over there and all the Muslims are over there. He said, but it's got to be really, really quiet because all the Baptists are over here and they think they're the only ones that are up here. I thought that was kind of funny. Hey, Noni May. Noni May, you might be needing to take a trip to Vermont. You might need to take a trip to Vermont, Noni May. I don't know if it's related, but there was a huge clap of thunder here. It probably was, Papa Smurf. It probably was. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. All the Jews are over there, all the Muslims are over there, and all the Baptists are over here, but don't tell them because they think they're the only ones that are up here. I thought that was pretty funny. Pretty darn funny. Sugar boogie. Yeah, we probably need to get a paranormal investigation done up there in Vermont, Noni May. Noni May, you need to jump in your Mercedes, load up all your paranormal equipment, and head up to the great state of Vermont, Noni May. We got some action going on up there. Got some action going on up there. Need to get up there with your cameras and such. Get up there with your cameras. You can definitely get it on film. Vermont's getting it on a film or on his painting every day. It gets it on his photos and his paintings about every day now, Noni May. You could probably film some good stuff. Snooky says, I'm right under the thunderstorm cloud. So, Papa Smurf, when you trading in for the new car? When are you trading in for the new car, Papa Smurf? No. Dude, one of these times, one of them things is going to, they come out of them paintings. Ooh, Vermont, just think, dude. One of these times, one of them things is going to come out of the painting and reach out and grab you and drag you into the painting, dude. And that's where you'll be from forever and ever and ever. Dude, that'll be a good video. Yeah, it'll reach out and grab you and drag you into the painting, and then you'll be permanently a permanent fixture in the painting. That'll be awesome. Jim says, no new car. I thought you were going to trade in your Impala for a better Impala. Just imagine that, y'all. We're sitting there watching Vermont on his painting, and he's sitting there painting and painting and painting and painting. And all of a sudden, a hand comes out of the painting and grabs him and snatches him. And the next thing you see, there's Vermont paint standing there looking at you in the painting. Wow. That would be nice. It would go viral. Yep. Your wife would be a millionaire. Papa Smurf said, decided against it. I hear you, dude. I'd hate to have a car payment again. I hate them darn car payments. It's ridiculous. Yeah, your wife probably would be a millionaire, Vermont. That'd be off the chain views. Every news agency in the world would be playing that video. That's what you need, y'all. You need a video that the news agency picks up. If you can get your local news to pick it up, and then if the national news picks it up from the local news, you are set. It will be absolutely awesome, the amount of views you get. Yeah, I know. I hear that, dude. I don't know what he's barking at. Might be the mail lady. He might be barking at the mail lady. He likes to sit up there and watch the mail lady on the back of the couch sometime. No one watches the network news anymore. I hear you, Jim. I hear you. I don't anymore. I get tired of listening to that same stuff all the time. Wouldn't that be the female lady? Well, out here where I'm at, Vermont, I never know female. I never know who is delivering my mail. Sometimes in a week, it might be 3 or 4 different people. I saw a male lady at the carnival once. Yeah, the female lady. I'm not politically correct, Vermont. I am not politically correct. Yeah, she had a beard too, didn't she, Jim? Didn't she have a beard also? Our 10x4 2-ton label machine come this week. Wow. Wow. Well, let me ask you a question, Jim. The boardwalk up there in Jersey, it has all the shops up there turned like they have up in the mountains here and down at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Used to be all local stuff in there, and now everything there's cheap stuff from China and places like that. That's all our stuff turned into. Used to have the local people, arts, crafts, local people stuff, and now it's all cheap made stuff from overseas. That's because you've been working the other labeling machine too hard, Sonia. You've been working the other machine too hard. They had to buy a new one. The Jersey Boardwalk has always been like that. Cost was 25 grand and can label a batch of product in 30 minutes. Well, they probably had to buy that new machine to keep up with you. Hey, Adventures in the Heartland, how you doing today, my friend? Appreciate you coming by. I like that entrance. Hello, friends and family to be. That is a nice entrance. Guys, if you don't have Adventures in the Heartland, grab that channel up. Show that channel some love. Yeah, up there. I give it a week, Jim. I'll give it a week. 1 week. Well, no, I better not say that because it's brand new and they probably did something wrong when they first hooked it up. So 2 days. I give it 2 days, Jim. My bet's 2 days. Adventures in the Heartlands is doing good, getting closer to that 1K, getting closer to that 1K. Yeah, exactly, Vermont. That makes a lot of sense, don't it? That makes no sense at all to me, dude. Wait, so Sonya works too fast and breaks everything there, and now they want faster breakdowns. Yep. Yep. Now what? No, I foresee what's happening now. They'll want Sonya to make 2 runs really fast, like she always does. And then they'll want her to go over and run the new labeling machine and label all the product that she just made. So they'll be having her doing double duty. Double duty. The gauntlet has been thrown down, Papa Smurf says. Yep, they'll be wanting her to make the product, and then they'll have her over there labeling the product. Probably won't let me get near it. Well, I wasn't going to say that, Sonia, but now that you said that, you might be right. Wait, did you just dare her to see how fast she can make it break? I did. I guess 2 days. 2 days is my guess. Yeah, could you imagine being the lady that hired the Wicked Witch of the West, and you swing by there at lunchtime and you can't find your property manager, and you have a couple that wants to see the model apartment, and you open the door and you bring the people into the model apartment, and there's your property manager sleeping? Wow. Vermont says, I'm going with 29.5 minutes. Dang, that's quick. I'm going with 2 days. 2 days. Exactly, Sonia. You're exactly right. The reason I guess 2 days, Vermont, is they'll train her on the first day and then turn her on her own the second day. KK said 3 days. 3 days, KK said. It's better than selecting random apartments to nap in. I hear you, Papa Smurf. I thought you were right. You write it down up here. You write it down in your brain. You the memory man. You're the memory man. But yeah, guys, let me throw this out there again. If Lisa Free Spirit comes into the basement wanting to come up on your panel, make sure you need to do it for everybody. Make sure everybody shows their face before you bring them up on the panel, y'all. It's always the safest thing to do. BRB, Ted needs to potty. All right. It's pouring here now. Papa Smurf said he can ghost write it. That's right. He can ghost write it with invisible ink, Jim. But yeah, I tell everybody, guys, I always suggest to everybody before you bring somebody up on panel, make them show their face in the basement before you bring them up on your panel. There's been some shenanigans have gone on people's live streams and on their panels that this saw a person's name and clicked on it and let them come up on the panel. And some of them shenanigans going on. Shenanigans. Dang, that's a big old word for me to be trying to say. Shenanigans. I ain't got no idea how to spell it, but I can kind of sort of say it. Shenanigans. That's an awful deep subject for a shallow mind like mine. Well, now we're back up to sunny and 90. I'm back up to sunny and 90 degrees right now, y'all. I was down to 87 and cloudy, and now I'm back up to 90 and sunny. Must have been a big cloud come over a while ago that made it drop 3 degrees. I ain't used to having this new laptop telling me it's updated all the time on the temperature and what it's doing outside all the time. It's kind of weird. Oh, I meant to ask Vermont if he did that update that they come out with. I hope everybody did that, y'all. When did I put that out? Last week or week before last? That they came out with a patch from Microsoft and they went all the way back to Windows 7. Windows 7? Oh, he didn't want out. He wanted bacon fat on his food. Wow. With eyes and a mouth, Jim says. I can't get out of the truck yet. Son, you got the pouring rain. Got the pouring rain. But yeah, that patch went all the way back to Windows. They were fixing all the way back to Windows 7. They don't even support Windows 7 no more. But apparently, the patch they came out goes all the way back there. Just walk between the raindrops. That's right, Jim. Tell her. Just step in between the darn raindrops. I was watching that Storage Wars yesterday. And that girl from Texas, she's out there in California on the one I was watching. She found one of those blow up pads that blows up like 2 or 3 foot high. It was a blow up twister game. Can you believe that? Yeah, and something else floats though. Something else floats. I'm eating strawberry, banana, coconut yogurt, non-dairy. So that's why Vermont Paint can't go out in the rain. He floats away. Now, me, on the other hand, I melt. Thank you for the update, Bruce. I just had a ring ding and milk. Yum. Strawberry, banana, coconut, yogurt, non-dairy. Dude, I don't even have words for it no more, dude. That might be what's happening in your paintings and in your photographs now. Vermont, it might be the snack monsters. The snack monsters are coming after you, dude. Sonia says, I melt too. Hey, Anthony, how you doing today, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, this started happening ever since he started going vegan and stuff, y'all. I bet it's the snack monsters coming to get him in his photographs and in his paintings. That's exactly what that is. Snack monsters. Yes, it's all the cows I've eaten in my life. Jim said, cows must love you, Bruce. No milk, no beef. They're erecting a shrine to you. Hey, Neil Court, how you doing today? Guys, I'll be right back. Give me just a minute. Yeah, it was the mail lady that came. I have the one mail lady. She's real nice. When I get something big in the mail, instead of folding it up and putting it in the mailbox, she drops the mail off on the front porch. Anthony, you better run from Vermont Paint, dude. He's starting to get images in his paintings and in his photography now too. Where did this come from? Atlanta, Georgia. Veterans of Foreign Affairs. Atlanta, Georgia. Uh-oh. Well, they just don't know who they're dealing with, do they? They have no idea who they're dealing with. They're dumb enough to send this. Survey enclosed. I wonder who in Atlanta, Georgia thought that was a good idea to send the hillbilly a survey form. I haven't even had my first appointment yet, and they're already wanting me to do a survey. And then they're going to tell me, now listen to this. Listen to this. They send you an instruction page. Instructions. Use a pencil or a black pen. Do they even make pencils anymore? Seriously, do they even make pencils anymore? Second one. Please, in capital letters, it says shade your answer box completely. Shade the answer box completely. Number 3, mark only one box for each question. Well, what if I want to mark 2 boxes? Number 4, when you have completed the survey, please do not fold or staple. Place in the enclosed postage paid envelope and put it in the mail. Well, let me thank all of you taxpayers out there for paying for my return postage on my Veterans Affairs survey that I have to shade the blocks with a pencil or a black pen, and I can only mark one box per question. Now, at the bottom of this page, it has a OMB control number. It's called the Paperwork Reduction Act Statement. A Paperwork Reduction Act Statement. Well, last time I checked, this is 2021, right? 2021. Don't you think they would send the survey on your email? Don't you think they would send a link in an email for you to do the survey instead of talking about the Paperwork Reduction Act? The Paperwork Reduction Act. Now, I'm not sure how much this charges, but that's an awful big envelope. So I'm sure it cost a lot of money to send that back. So I've got this paper. I got this envelope. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 pages of paper and 2 envelopes, but we're cutting back on paper. Wow. Hey, Captain Morgan, how you doing? How they expect something to go to the Postal Service without being folded or destroyed. That's exactly right. Sonia says no, people would swipe left and continue with their day. Hey, Captain Morgan, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's good in your part of the world, buddy. I hope you and the missus are doing well and that youngin's doing well. Okay. Maybe I should just do it in my blue pen. What do you think? Do it in my blue pen with blue ink. Wonder what will happen then. Question number 1. What was the information? They actually put a Q out beside each question number. It says Q1. Maybe, Vermont. Maybe. They actually put Q's beside the question numbers, y'all. I kid you not. They put Q's out beside of it. Oh, they're asking questions about the Veterans Health Benefits Handbook Questionnaire is what it's officially called. Was the information in your handbook easy to read and understand? No, because every page has about 14 different document numbers that tells you to go online and go to online and read what that's about. How well do you like the overall layout and presentation of the information? Parentheses, was it easy to find what you were looking for? Well, I don't know. I didn't bust out the laptop, and each page, every paragraph I went to, it gave me a place that I need to go online and read the information about what the little small paragraph said in the book. Was your personalized information accurate? Was your question marks? Was your name, eligibility factors, preferred facility, and contact numbers correct? I didn't even see if they had my contact numbers correct. Yeah, questions about questions. That's exactly right, Vermont. Questions about questions. Exactly, Jim. What is your overall satisfaction with your Veterans Health Benefits Handbook? Was the handbook useful or resourceful? Parentheses. Will you be using it again for information? Will you be using it again for information? I won't be using it again for information. I might use it again to find the place on the internet where I'm supposed to go to read the information. Will the information in your handbook increase the likelihood for you to use Veteran Health Administration services? Yeah, because the booklet makes me use the Veteran Health Administration services to look up the answers to my questions. Question number 7. Wow. Here's a loaded question. Question number 7. I trust VA to fulfill our country's commitment to veterans. Let me read that one more time. I trust VA to fulfill our country's commitment to veterans. That's a heck of a question. Why would they ask me a question like that when I haven't even seen a doctor yet? Question 8. I got the service I needed. No, the only answers is strongly agree, somewhat agree, neither agree or disagree, somewhat disagree, strongly disagree. Question 9. It was easy to get what I needed. I don't know yet. I haven't been there. Question number 10. I felt like a valued customer. I felt like a valued customer. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Nope, no check in there. No check. Let me file that away for a rainy day. Let me file that away for a rainy day. Wow. That was interesting. Stop looking hillbilly, no cash in there. Yeah. Wait, so they screw up and make you spend all your money and now they want you to be nice. Yeah. No cash in there. I was looking for a check, but I guess they don't want to give me no check. So anyway, I did get some mail that made me laugh. That's the first time in a long time I've gotten mail that made me laugh. Most of the time I get mail, it's bills and make me cry. So I actually did get a piece of mail that made me laugh today. So I guess today's a good day. It's always a good day when you get a piece of mail that makes you laugh, y'all. At least they weren't asking for money yet. Yeah, exactly, Vermont. I'm still waiting on that 700K. So yeah, I guess any day you get fun mail is a good day, y'all. I take that back. The last fun mail I got that made me smile was when Sonia sent me a sticker. And then before that, it's when Vermont sent me my paintings. But I didn't laugh at those. But that's the first piece of mail I've gotten in years that made me laugh. I don't hear you laugh. I laughed earlier now. That I don't care who you are. That was funny. That was funnier than Vermont Paint's dad jokes, I must say. Yeah, exactly. Send it to me and I'll pay the taxes. But make sure I get the check and it clears the bank first so I have the money to pay the taxes. Exactly. But anyway, guys, what y'all been up to? That was funny. That was funny. It was. YouTube would probably shut my video down for me reading that on my video. Google is here. My Bruce name comes up when they are here. But yeah, wow, all of a sudden we jumped up from 9 people to 13 people. We had 4 people just came in the live stream. Up, back down to 12. Somebody made a mistake. They came to the wrong channel. They came to the wrong channel. That must have been what happened. Hey, Natural Hair Queen Sadie, how you doing, my friend? Appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much for dropping in and visiting with us. And I appreciate you sharing me out. Thank you so much. It says Vermont Paint Bruce. Does it say that on YouTube? It don't say it on my end. It says Vermont Paint and Photo, and it says Vermont Paint and Photo. So everything on my end says Vermont Paint and Photo. So I don't know. Guys, if you don't have my good friend, Natural Hair Queen Sadie, grab that channel up, y'all. Grab that channel up. Yeah, it says Vermont Paint and Photo on both of mine. It did on your end? I got you. Nope. I got YouTube on my phone and I got StreamYards on the computer. And it just says Vermont Paint and Photos. But yeah, they're probably visiting the old hillbilly. Trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. Trying to catch me. They'll be trying to catch me. I'm like a slippery eel. It's hard to catch, old hillbilly. Y'all ever watch that show, Mountain Monsters? Them old fellers on there give hillbillies a bad name, y'all. They give the old hillbillies a bad name. I hear you, Vermont. Yeah, them fellers give hillbillies a bad name, a bad reputation. It does it on Sonia's also. Ah, yeah, them old fellers give hillbillies a bad name, y'all. Give us a bad rap. I'm surprised that that show is still on TV, to be honest with you. I am surprised that that show is still on TV. It's kind of weird. It's weird. Have y'all tried to watch the Discovery Channel or some of them other channels this week? They got that darn Shark Week going on, y'all. You can't watch nothing. Every channel is about sharks. Downloading a new game. Yeah, every darn channel's got that Shark Week on it. I can only watch a couple of those, and after that, I get tired of watching about the sharks. I watched the one today about with Josh Gates off Expedition Unknown. Was out there with Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk was scared to death of sharks, and so William Shatner got over his fear of sharks. He dove in the water with sharks 3 different times. Shark Week means no deadliest catch. Oh, really? I don't know, Sonia. But it's on the Discovery Channel and some other channel. It's like Shark Week or something. They keep showing shark stuff. And on some channel today, they were showing the director of the original movie Jaws, talking about how they went overtime and so many days filming and filming and filming extra. I like sharks when they bite something off. I was trying to remember what that one show they were showing sharks way out in the middle of the ocean, some kind of different thing. Yeah, and the great whites come out. They had a Mako did that today, Vermont. They had a Mako come out of the water. They're saying those Mako sharks now are getting huge, Vermont. It come way out of the water like the great whites do. It came down, and it was a Mako shark. They call it a grand Mako or something like that now when they get super, super big. But yeah, it come flying out of the water today. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. They just keep evolving and evolving and evolving. Next thing you know, they'll be dinosaur size, dude. What was that one from back in the dinosaur days, Vermont? Megalodon or Megalodon, Mega something. Wasn't that the big shark? The whale shark freaks me out. Yeah, but that whale shark, it eats plankton and stuff, though, don't it, dude? I don't think it actually eats people. Megalodon, something like that. Ain't that the one from the prehistoric one? Oh, and that Mako shark now, They're saying that mako shark, once it gets over 10 feet long, its teeth starts getting bigger and the rows start separating for the teeth to get bigger on the makos now. Yeah. It's just what we need. Yes, it is a vegan. I hear you, whale shark. I hear you, whale shark. You know, you don't see that much stuff on. Remember how they used to show shows about killer whales all the time on Discovery Channel and Learning Channel and all that, but you never see that stuff anymore. I guess it was too. They considered it too inappropriate from children, because every time you saw one of those killer whales were coming up on the beach and grabbing the seals and all that. Remember that? What was that movie back in the 70s? Orca. Remember that? Orca? Really, I'm nothing like a whale. I'm not a perv. I hear you, dude. But yeah, they used to show a lot of that on Discovery Channel and stuff about the killer whales actually beaching themselves and catching the seals and stuff. But I don't see anything about that anymore. Orca. Yep, that was the name of it. Orca. I wonder how much of our sonar is based off of sea life nowadays. I wonder how much of our technology that was developed came from studying sharks and orcas and porpoise and all that. Yeah, very smart animal. Yeah, it makes a mess too on that ice, dude. That's probably why they quit showing them. Vermont, to be honest with you, I didn't even think about that, but they probably decided that was too much for TV. It's like the polar bears. Remember, they used to show a lot of specials about polar bears, and they would eat the seals on the ice and all that. You don't see hardly none of that stuff on TV anymore. Study of bats helped create it. No, I bet that too. Yeah. Yep. Because they got a heck of a radar to catch bugs. A heck of a radar to catch bugs and not to run into everything. You know, you'd think every now and then, though, they'd get all messed up and slam into the side of your house or your chimney or something. I remember up home, they used to tell us all the time, don't go outside at night. That bat will get in your hair and get tangled up in your hair. They used to tell us that when I was a kid. The darn bats was going to get tangled up in your hair. I wonder why birds don't eat as much insects as bats do. Well, I saw today, I got a bunch of catbirds out here. I told you I got bunches of catbirds. And them new woodpeckers that showed up here, one of them woodpeckers put that one catbird down the dirt road today. He run that catbird slam out of the yard. And last time I saw them, they were heading northeast down the dirt road. And that darn woodpecker was right behind that catbird, putting him down the road. If we could put that on old people, they wouldn't scratch my car. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much, Natural Hair Queen Sadie. Thank you, my friend, for that awesome donation to the channel. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I truly do appreciate that. Guys, please grab that link up for Natural Hair Queen Sadie and show that channel some love. So who's live tonight, Vermont? Did you say Anthony's live tonight? I think you said Anthony's live tonight. I think that's what you said. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday. I meant to ask Anthony that while ago when I saw Anthony in here. When I saw him in the live stream a while ago, I meant to ask him about those oil paintings that he does for people, how he ships it, or if he lets it dry, or what he does. I know you were saying it. They pack it up in the wooden shipping crates and all that. I was going to ask him what he does with his. I never even thought about that before. He is live. Gotcha. Don't forget, everybody, don't forget to go over to Grayscale tonight. And support Mr. Anthony. Yeah, he is. He's awesome. Yeah. Him and Vermont both. They just have two different styles of painting. Two different styles of painting. Different strokes for different folks. I made a funny. I made a funny. Different strokes for different folks. I crack me up sometimes. Crack me up sometimes. Oh, I got you, Anthony. I didn't know if you did oil paintings or not, brother. Yeah, I didn't know if you did any oil paintings. I was asking Vermont last night, Anthony, how you ship oil paintings. If you have to wait and let them dry and all that before you ship them to somebody, or what? Always wondered about that. Because if you did an oil painting on commission, I was wondering how long you have to let it dry before you attempt to ship it. Is what I was actually wondering. Thank you, Natural Hair Queen Sadie. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I used to do oil. Have to let them dry. Usually takes a couple of weeks. Ah, okay. That's what I was wondering, Anthony. I was for some reason that popped in my mind yesterday, and I was asking Vermont about it. If you did an oil painting, especially on commission, somebody's waiting and waiting and waiting on it. I didn't know how long you had, if you had to let it dry for so long or what. Now, do y'all use a different coating for oil paintings versus acrylic? Is that process different? Nell says, Vermont, show Hillbilly the mushroom. Mushroom. Nell, you been eating them mushrooms again? I told you to quit eating them things. I told you to quit eating them mushrooms. Quit eating them darn mushrooms. Vermont says they take forever to dry. I bet. Yeah, they'll be waiting a while with oil and no varnish. It's varnish. Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll be waiting a while with oil and no varnish. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you put anything over oil. I guess that would mess it up, though, wouldn't it? That would probably mess oil up versus acrylic. I said, Hillbilly, the pick of the one you did. Picking mushrooms. Why are you picking mushrooms? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's pretty darn cool. Miss Nail. You don't have to varnish oil paintings. Most people do, though. Most people do. It's funny how my mind works about stuff like that. Now, what's them paintings that people do, y'all? That the paint's really, really thick and it sticks out on the painting itself. Is that acrylic? It's acrylic. Yeah, some of those paintings you look. I've looked at a couple of them in art galleries and stuff. Like people had mountains and they extended out from the canvas more. It's like really thick paint. Really thick paint. I would think after a while that would dry out and start cracking and chipping, though. That's what I would think. Start cracking and chipping away. Neil said both. It can be with a putty type under it, but as a rule, oil. Ah. That's a technique like in impasto, usually oils that can be done with acrylics. Ah, okay. I've only been in a couple of art galleries in my life, but I actually pay attention when I go to something like that. If I don't know nothing about something, I usually pay attention pretty good when I see things like that. Always wondered about that. Always wondered about that kind of stuff there. I don't know why my mind would wonder about stuff like that, because I ain't no painter. I ain't no painter. That's not a pasta, hillbilly. That's a paint. There you go. Oh, it's a paint. Dang. I got you. Yeah, my mind kind of weird like that, looking at stuff. Some of that, what do you call it, Art Deco or some of that stuff like that. I don't understand some of that stuff. Almost at 30K. I saw that, Grill Sergeant. I saw you the other week, dude, in somebody's live stream, and I went to your channel, and I saw you were almost at 30,000, my friend. Congratulations. You're doing a really good job over there on your channel, buddy. Congratulations, Grill Sergeant. Guys, if you don't have Grill Sergeant's been with me for a long, long time, y'all. We've been friends for a couple of years now on YouTube, ever since I've been on YouTube. So if you don't have Grill Sergeant, y'all grab Grill Sergeant up, if you would. Is today the 14th? Today's the 14th, isn't it? 2 years ago today, I posted my first video on YouTube. 2 years ago today, I posted my first video. Before that, I was a lurker. I just watched videos. I posted my first video 2 years ago today. Yep, 2 years ago today. I can't believe I've been on this thing for 2 years. Old hillbilly sitting here running his mouth every day. 2 years. That's pretty awesome. It was all day. I hear you, Vermont. Okay, Anthony, thank you for coming, buddy. I appreciate you. Have a good live stream, buddy. Yeah, guys, if you don't have Grill Sergeant, grab up Grill Sergeant, guys. Almost at 30K. Almost at 30K. I'll tell you somebody else I haven't seen in a while. JB's Barbecue and Guns. I haven't seen JB in a long time. I don't get his notifications. Make sure, guys, grab up Grill Sergeant. Do it the right way. Watch a video in full. Leave a genuine comment. Join the channel and hit that thumbs up. But anyway, Grill Sergeant, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Guys, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Grayscale Painting will be going live. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down, y'all. That gives y'all 45 minutes to do what you need to do before everybody goes over and watches Anthony's live stream, Grayscale Painting. Grill Sergeant, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for the awesome, awesome donation. Cubs Den, thank you for the donation to the to the live stream. Natural Hair Queen Sadie, thank you for the donation to the channel. I truly do appreciate it. That helps me pay the internet and pay my StreamYard bill. So thank y'all very, very much. I truly do appreciate you. I truly do. Thank each and every one of you. Remember, guys, everybody be safe out there. Always be good to yourself and always be good to each other. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, guys. See y'all.